What is going on, everyone? Welcome to a little late night strikeout beer after dark, whatever. We were like, what do we call it? I was like, I don't know. We called it this, we called it that. But with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave, I'm Alan.
I'm RD. What up?
Nothing, man. We're here doing a little clear the fridge action. We're having from Tupps. It's Tupps IPA, and this is dated 4/13/2023.
Yeah, almost 2 years old.
Yeah. So what would you say? 23 months old?
Yeah. Oh
Let's
shit!
get-
We got a spoiler. We got a foamer here. Did yours foam up?
We got a bleeder. Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit. A little bit. I'm drinking out of my special limited edition McDonald's Batman Forever Riddler glass.
All right. So I spilled a little bit. But this thing needs to be cleaned anyways. Like it just does. It's filthy. This thing
It's
is
got a great pour, great head.
yeah.
Looks phenomenal.
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 There you go. Oh, buddy, it does. Look at that color. Now, obviously, towards the end, I poured it. I dumped it. So I definitely have some floaters in there.
Oh no.
That's on me. We tell people about that all the time. Warn them about the
If you had something for a minute,
the issues could be.
just leave the backsplash in there.
It.
The backwash. Just leave it in there. Again, I'm drinking out a little bit of smaller mug, so I got a few pours before I get it all in there. But
yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, like right off the bat, not bad.
Oh, buddy, it's hoppy. It is hoppy. Smells delicious.
Hoppy, but also like if you're like 10 beers in, not bad.
Yeah. So according to this, 7% alcohol by volume. There's nothing else on the can. I know online on Untapped it's 7.1%. So it says keep cold, drink fresh. Well, we done effed up on that. The classics will never die. TuppsBrewery.com for more information. Yeah, so we're almost 2 years behind on this one. I thought it was funny that there was like the first thing that popped up was Beer Advocate because usually it's Untapped, right? Now, Tupps, they're out at 402 East Louisiana Street, Building 2, McKinney, Texas. There's like 3 or 4 buildings out there. They got a whole damn compound going. It's massive.
But they went from not being air conditioned to being air conditioned, right? Or am I thinking of a different one?
In some places, yeah.
Okay.
Like the main room it seemed like it was climate control. Like we walked through doors and stuff like that. And then in the courtyard area, there was fires and stuff going on because we went when it was cold. And then there was a whole nother area that was like another, like call it a beer garden, wide open.
Right.
It's not climate control or anything like that. That's what I miss about the old building. I'll be honest with you. It was a big building. No climate control though. So if you went on a hot day, they had fans and stuff going. It wasn't terrible, right?
Right.
I went out there after the big freeze and the snowstorm that we had just to get out of the house. They had heaters going and whatnot. I wasn't like freezing my ass off or anything like that. I thought it was nice. But yeah, they have like 3 different buildings at this one. They're huge.
Pretty cool.
Mhm.
And they have a lot of pretty damn good beers there, like seasonally and year round.
Mhm. Mhm.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this one.
Mhm.
That's what I gotta say about that.
Yeah. They do have a quite an extensive beer selection, you know. But yeah, I like their brewery. I like the new place. I like the old place. Kind of a big fan of that. I mean, they got beers and food and anything else you might want out there. And then, so, oh man. All right. So I went to their website, tuppsbrewery.com/beer. They have East Side Lager. Then Day Pass. We've all had Day Pass. The Juice Pack.
Mm.
Yep.
Like
And
the
then
juice pack.
obviously we're having Tupps IPA, the classic never die, classic in all the right ways, clean, crisp, bright, and with a punchy amounts of Citra and Cascade. Everyday IPA, yes, and more, please. 7% alcohol by volume, 50 IBUs, available year round. Evil Dankster was another
Yes.
big banger that
Yeah.
we used to get from them. Oh, buddy, and that's a 9 percenter. I think I'm pretty sure I just knocked one of those back. Not bad. They call it Evil Dangster, the final hot boss. This one is an
Does
Imperial IPA, huh?
do they do does is Tupps the one that does, Seasick Crocodile?
I don't think so. I think that's a different place. Let me look that up real quick.
It's someone local that does that one.
I need to find. What are you eating?
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
What are you eating?
Worry about Seasick Crocodile.
It's Prairie Artisanales. That's who
Okay,
it is.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
it was someone local that did that, and I for some reason, I thought it was Tupps, but
Yeah,
it's not.
that's an Oklahoma beer, so it's relatively close to us. So it's the next state over. But yeah, that's one we always have around the holidays and whatnot. So, but yeah, next up, New Color Machine, high definition hoppiness. This is a double dry hopped IPA. Haven't had it. Love the can art, but we've had the DDH IPA series. It's a rotating series, so they kind of like small batch, dry hopped. Yeah, not that one, but
Yeah,
yeah, that's
and
what we're talking about.
they have several that are that
Mhm.
double dry hop series. Um,
Yeah. That backyard Bach bangs, I'll tell you that, and that from full grown man imperial stout. We've had that before.
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
So, but a lot of seasonal beers. Obviously, they're Tupps Oktoberfest. I had a sixer of those. It seemed like every time I was turning around, I was having another one. I love their winter lager as well. So, and then they have the pumpkin Bach, which is decent. The Day of the Dead is good as well.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. I do enjoy
Um,
that one.
what was that? Ugly Sweater. There you go. An ugly
Ugly
sweater.
yeah, that's a Christmas one that
Yeah.
I knew there was one of the Christmas ones we have every year that they do, and I couldn't remember what it was, but Ugly Sweater. Yeah, I think I have, like, the last 3 years of Ugly Sweater right now in the fridge.
Yeah. And I can see where you thought that it was like the crocodile seasick crocodile because it knitted.
'Cause
It
the
wraps around.
can
It's
looks
red
like
and
the can looks like a,
yeah, yeah,
Ugly Sweater.
yeah. And on this one, you got Santa Claus and whatever, but it says "Yo yo yo beer me."
So what are you thinking of this aged Tupps IPA?
I don't think there's any issues with the lining or anything like that. Like, it's gonna negatively impact the beer. I think
Right.
everything's okay. It looks good. Most of my stuff is settling right now. So I think we'll be okay there. It looks good, it smelled good. Obviously, the head on it, I mean, it's got good carbonation.
I think it's got a little booziness on the end of this one.
You think so? I
It's
mean, it's a
like
7 percenter, so it's
yeah,
gonna ratchet it up a little bit.
7 percenter. We've had this one for, what we say, 2 years?
Yeah, 23 months is what you said.
Yeah, April 13th of 2023, so almost 2 years.
Mhm.
So, yeah, 23 months, um, but for a beer that's been sitting for 23 months, 2 years, it's not bad. Like, um, I do enjoy it.
Yeah, not bad at all, actually. And, we've had this beer the last couple years. It's usually one of those that we check in about once a year.
At least, yeah.
We like checking in with, there's a lot of craft breweries in the Metroplex. Obviously, we're spread out. Allen handles most of the Fort Worth side. I'll take care of most of the Dallas side, and then McKinney, and you keep going further north. It just thins you out a little bit. A lot of options and things like that. But Tupps, we've always loved Tupps. Love going out to the brewery, and we've had a couple meetups out there with Zach and a couple other brewers and things like that. And
We had Tups on the show before, though.
yeah, oh
What's
yeah.
her name? What is her name that joined us?
You cannot ask me someone's name at this time of night. I can't do it.
Yeah.
But they sent us home with beers, like, here, try these beers, type thing. Gave us a case. We were talking to their sales reps and things like that. They're what do they call them? Social, not only just social media uh managers, but I think it must be sales reps and things like that. But
Yeah.
they're like, here's some beers, take them, try them, whatever. And we did some reviews, and we had people on. I mean, this is back in the day when we had, brewers, sales reps, things like that on the show, like, every single week. But
Yep.
here recently, we backed off of it, but we'll get back at it. But because they're really cool, they're really nice. We didn't do this for free beer. We're like, we'll just pay for it. We got to support. We have to support small business. we were in our cars during COVID, going around and just circling around, the whole damn metroplex, picking up beers and doing our little whatever we could, So ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with getting free beer, but why not just let us pay for it and
You offer to pay, and if you
everybody
don't,
wins.
sometimes they didn't let us pay, and
Mhm.
we're like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, all in all, like for a beer that's been sitting for a couple years, I don't think it's that bad. Like I do think it's a little boozy, a little dry on the end. Um, I think this is a beer that you would enjoy more as a fresh beer, but as a beer that's been sitting for a little while, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
50 on the IBUs, it tells you it's gonna be a little bit it's gonna have that extra kick,
Yeah,
and according to Untapped, Indian Pale Ale brewed with Citra, Galaxy, and Mosaic hops. I think we've already checked that on the website, and it had just a little bit slight different. I don't think the Mosaic was there. Let me go check that out real quick while we're sitting here. I mean, we're not doing anything. So
yeah. It's
I'm
just
almost there. Citrus and Cascade according to this, but this might be the newer, iteration or the 2025 or 2024, and what we have in our
uh,
hands is a 2023.
2023.
So
There,
I don't see anything on this can that tells me what kind of hops they're using, but I'm picking up more of the Citra and the Cascade,
yeah,
honestly,
I see that.
but I mean it's gonna have a little bit of kick. It's a little bit higher it's not high on the ABV. It's only at 7. It's not like an imperial, but with the 50 IBUs, it's gonna be just a little bit, it's gonna catch you a little bit.
It's gonna get you.
Mhm.
It's gonna get you. But I mean, all in all, I think it's pretty good. Again, we don't review and give scores to that our aged beers, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Some of us for 2 years. We're not gonna score it because it was better 2 years ago. Let's just be honest.
yeah. Plus, we're not
Um,
doing a beer review right now, are we? Thought we're
uh,
talking about like Instagram hoes and stuff like that.
but I
We-
don't think we talked about that at all.
We're 12 minutes in, and I thought we were talking about our Instagram feeds and how we're about to delete Instagram because it's nothing
No,
but
you tell me all about that 'cause
solicitation,
I'm like never on Instagram.
solicitation of prostitution, essentially. What are you eating?
Don't worry about
What
what
the
I'm
hell are
eating.
you eating? Are you eating chips or
I'm
nuts?
not crunching or anything like that.
Are you eating chips or nuts?
I mean, they're potato chips.
Oh, so you're letting them like absorb and just sit all soggy. Are those the
They're
wavy lays? Are you still eating those goddamn wavy lays?
they are wavy lays, but, like, when I grab it, it's like I just grab, like I break it or I just grab, like, a little piece, so I you just put it in your mouth, you get a little salty feel to it,
Oh
it's not
my
bad.
god. Yeah. I've been plowing through like Chex Mix lately and whatnot,
Dude,
and I
I
like the bold. I like the
love Chex
original bold and the cheese. Like,
Oh, cheddar Chex Mix?
yeah. I've been just going to town. I have. I ordered a bunch of junk food from Amazon the other day, and it was
Okay.
like, was it? It's the hot fries, but it's not the Chester hot fries. It's the
Like the
handicap hot fries.
Yeah, I was gonna say Andy.
I ordered a box of those. I ordered a family size thing of Tabasco Bugles, and then I ordered 2 different Chex Mix family size, and the hell else? I ordered something else, but yeah, they shipped all that other shit in like a box. But for some reason, they shipped the hot fries, which is in a box, and the Bugles, or was it the regular Chex Mix?
Bugles are the because you put the bugles on all your fingers and you're like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
"Yeah."
And they shipped that shit a box and a bag of Chex Mix in a bag.
Okay.
When I got it, I was pissed. I was like, it's been crushing everything, just crushing it.
Yeah, I
I
get
was like,
that.
God damn it. But that was one of my I was like, you know what? Let me get that. I love Takis. I love hot fries. I love hot popcorn. I love chips. And, that was the other thing. Like I was in the break room today and there was like a bag of like a family size or whatever size of some Doritos. I was sitting there staring at them. I was like looking back and forth. I go, son of a bit, because that's where they put all the food, like leftovers from meetings and shit like that.
Yeah,
You start sharing it with the floor.
right.
I looked at it, I go, I could eat that whole fucking bag right now if I wanted to. Like I didn't even know if it was like nacho cheese or Cool Ranch. I didn't give a shit because I could eat them both anyway.
So I'll get down on some nacho cheese or Cool Ranch Doritos.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know if there's a fucking flavor of Doritos that I don't like. Like,
Have you
even
had
the Salsa
sriracha?
Verde is fucking
Have
awesome.
you had sriracha?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had the flaming hot I'll tell you one thing. The flaming hot Doritos, they are so goddamn hot, but you can't stop eating them.
My
You have to
my
eat
kiddo loves Takis. The
you have
kid
to eat
loves
the whole
Takis.
fucking bag. Well, regular Takis or zombie Takis or blue
Blue
Takis?
Takis. Blue
Okay.
Takis.
They've all moved on, right? They can't just have regular Takis. They gotta move on and get the fucking zombie flavored shit.
Yeah, we'll have, we'll have, like, burgers or hot dogs or whatever, right? And I'll be like, "Hey, we're getting whatever." And she's like, "Alright, I'm gonna go," and I have to look at her and go, "Get something everybody will eat." Like, if I'm buying you chips, like, "Hey, we're going on Sunday and we're going in and I'm buying you stuff for your lunches," get whatever you want. You wanna get blue Takis, that's fine, and whatever else going to lunch, that's cool. But we're having hot dogs for dinner. We're getting chips. Don't buy blue Takis because you're the only person in the house that eats them.
Let's see. Hot dog. Y'all do chili dogs or just hot dogs?
I'll do hot dogs with cheese on them. Um, Liz will do chili dogs if I can get the right chili. Like sometimes there's
Wolf or what's the
no,
other one?
not Wolf, not Wolf. She
What
actually likes the Great Value hot dog sauce. It's not Great
oh,
Value, but
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
there's a
Yeah.
specific brand,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
and she wants the hot dog sauce.
That's the shit they use at Sonic. It's almost like Sonic.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But, like, she wants that, and if they don't have that, it's like they have the regular one and they have the onion flavor. If I get either the regular or the onion, she wants that. But if they don't have that, it's I gotta call her and be like, "Hey, they have this or that." And if it's Wolf, she doesn't want Wolf. She's
Yeah.
not.
If you want like a hearty, chili dog, that's what you get, the Wolf brand or that other fucking Hormel brand. But if you want one that's almost like Sonic or some shit like that, where almost like a coney, right? You call it a coney, you know, you use the chili sauce
Yeah, and
and you put that shit and then you get the fine shredded cheddar cheese and you
yes,
sprinkle
that's
that shit on
that's what
top.
I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
for
yeah.
that's what I get for that. And, like, if we have hot dogs, I'll have that. If we have brats, it depends on what type of brats. Like, if I get the cheddar brat, I don't want cheese on that because I have the cheese inside of it. But if I get, like, a beer brat or a uh,
Well,
bacon
those are two
cheddar,
different.
I don't want it, right? Um,
Well, you have original brats that are actually big old pieces of fucking meat, you know what I mean? That are you have to cook the shit out of, right? And then you have the other things that are already pre-cooked, but they're skinnier brats with the jalapeno, the cheddar, all that
cheddar,
kind of
but
stuff. Yeah,
but but they have, like, the big brats with the cheese or the bacon and those and things like that. So it just depends on what they have when I go, right?
interesting.
Like,
That's interesting.
sometimes the missus, she's like, "Hey, I want the pre-cooked, Johnsonville brats with cheddar in them." Right? Or sometimes it's like, "Hey, I want the pre-cooked or I want the real ones."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
And
real
it's
ones, you gotta, yeah, it's extra work and all that kind of stuff.
right. And I'll usually sometimes it just depends, I'll get either just a Johnsonville or I'll get the real stuff and the other one with
Are
the
you
cheese.
the only one in the house that's like a meat
No,
cheese bun guy?
no, me and the youngest.
So she's weirdo like you?
Yeah, I mean, she's
Okay.
yeah, sure.
I mean, it's weird though. She likes Takis, but I mean, I know you don't like anything like that. I figured she would be like someone that likes to have like condiments on a hot dog.
She's not a big hot dog. Like, just she doesn't want hot dogs.
She doesn't do brats or anything like that.
No, no, she will not do brats. She'll do hot dogs, but she's not a big fan.
Just a wiener or just wants the bun.
Doesn't want either.
Oh,
Like, she went through a phase where, like, she liked them a little bit.
we had a beer like that tonight that supported people like that.
No, 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 not the same. But she's not big on, like, bread. Like, she went through a phase where it was like, "Hey, I want hot dogs," and she loved hot dogs, but only if there was no bun with them.
She just wanted the wiener.
She just wanted the meat, right?
Okay.
But then now she's kinda like, I'm not a big fan of hot dogs." She would rather have something else.
How about kolaches?
No, not a Kolache guy.
No.
I'm all about
She's not a kolache guy? Is that what you just said?
no, she wants
Why'd you call her a guy?
I don't know. Just
What?
doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Oh, okay. I was like, you not a kolache guy. I go, why did you just call your girl a guy? Are you a kolache guy?
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm a big. I'm. I like the regular ones,
Yeah.
but then I also like the ones where it's like a whole like sausage, like
Oh, the big ones.
what's the name of that place? I'm drawing a blank right now.
That's fine. Yeah, yeah. Not the mini ones, but the big ones. I know what the
Yeah,
fuck you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
but there's like
Absolutely.
a donut place like nearby.
Oh, okay. Oh
Uh,
shit. Are you talking about Shipley's?
Shipley's, yes,
There you go.
Shipley's.
Oh
So
hell
like
yeah.
at Shipley's, you get like the full length sausage. I want the ones with the cheese in it.
They cover the
But
shit out of everything, man.
right.
It's all bread
So, like,
around
you
all
get
that
that,
shit.
it's like, if I go to Shipley's, I get 2,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it's you got 2 essentially brats is
Yeah,
what you're
shit.
getting,
To my
wrapped
ass.
in a
Give
freaking
me 6 of
bun,
those fucking
right?
things. Yeah.
But if you go to, like, a normal donut place, you get the little sausages, right?
Yeah. There's
With
one down
the
the street that does
like,
like
if
a
you're
full
doing it
size
at
one, like
home, you have the sausages with the croissants,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's essentially the same thing.
yeah. Yeah, no, we there's a place around here that does it's full size, but they don't enclose them like that. You know what I mean? They'll have the croissant around them, but they're still like call it a bun length dog. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
that big, but then sometimes they slap like a jalapeno on there or something like that. Oh yeah. No, Shipley's the bomb, man. When I found out about Shipley's, I like lost my mind. Like this is how we should be living all the time. All
We've
day,
got a
every day.
couple Chipleys by us that we'll go to. Like one does the sausage rolls better than the other one.
Oh, okay.
It's
Different
just I don't know.
franchises?
Yeah, they're all franchises, but
No shit.
there's one that does it better than the other one.
Hmm. I like that. Yeah, big fan. Big fan of the kolache. Huge
Huge,
fan.
huge fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and we'll do the kolaches here at home, right? Where you get the croissants and you get the Eckrich sausage with cheese in them.
Oh, the little Juanitas?
Little
Juanitos?
smoky, not smokies,
Little
but
Smokies?
bigger. They're the normal size for the
Oh,
croissant
okay. Oh, okay.
for the full size croissants, right?
Oh,
Um,
okay. Okay.
yeah, and we'll do those. But I mean, the same thing if you go to like a donut place, you get the
Oh, that size. I got you. I got you.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if I go to a donut place and I get them, if I go to Shipley's, I'll get 2, maybe 3. Just depends on how I'm feeling that day. Like tomorrow, I'm if I go tomorrow, which I might because I'm going to hang out with the kiddo and we're going to get donuts. I'm getting 3 to 4 because I've been drinking all night,
Just
right?
saw them off,
But
man.
but if it's a night where like you didn't drink the night before and you're like, oh, I'm going to go get some kolaches. I'm going there to Shipley. I'll get 2, right?
They're
I'll
so
get
damn good.
I'll
They're
get 2 and a donut, right? But
Oh,
like the cool thing is like a couple of the donut places nearby, they have cronuts,
okay.
which are made out of the man, what's the word?
Phenomenal stuff.
Cronuts are made of okay,
Rose?
hold on. They're not made of crows.
Oh.
Uh,
Croissants?
croissants, yes. The donuts made out of the croissants, which are different than regular donuts. They're
Obviously.
fluffier.
Yeah.
They're airier. They're pretty damn
Yeah. Yeah.
good. So,
Jesus.
mm,
I feel you, man.
yeah. But yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
There
We're
you
gonna hang out with the kiddo, and she
go.
wants donuts. We don't do donuts that often. So I'll go get some donuts, and depending if we go to the donut store or if we go to Shipley, depends on how many. But I'm a kolache guy for sure.
Yeah. I like them both. I'll be honest. I like blueberry cake donuts and things like that. Yeah, it's Austin that always loves
Sour cream donuts,
the donuts and stuff. I never heard of that. I don't know what that is. That sounds weird.
they're
Oh,
delicious.
Dylan Busby pledging $3.
Whoa!
Yeah. coming in on the patreon.com/strikeout. But he
We
said
gotta
as
do
soon as
something right after
Alan
this.
pays him his money, he would jump in, and I guess Alan paid him
Alan
his
pays
money
what money?
for the league.
This year, right? Not last year. We did it for free last year. I
Yeah,
didn't know there was a fee for this year. Oh,
this
no,
year.
I said the money for because he won some league, and he
Yeah,
said as soon as he got paid the money, he would join. Well, I
yeah.
paid him that money a long ass time ago,
Yeah, there
but
you go. He's in there now, buddy. $3 a month. Bring it on in. He's a beer drinker.
yeah,
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
we gotta do a shout out after we're done with this.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's end this now and we'll do that right now. Like, we'll get to it, man. And
Fuck
just,
yes.
see how many, you know what? This is what I want you to do. This is what I want for a shout out. Now, if anybody's listening now out there on the internet, patreon.com/strikeout beer. We're not chugging beers next time. We're going to get Alan a tube of Pringles. And he's gonna take all the chips out of that damn thing. He's gonna shove them right down his fucking mouth.
So it's as many as I can get in my mouth?
No, it's a Pringles chug. You gotta go through them
Right.
all.
So how quick can I
Dude,
eat a whole can of Pringles?
a whole tube of Pringles. Yep.
I feel like there needs to be something in it for me with that.
Why? Why? Oh, the $3 is on the table for you, buddy.
Yeah, but this is like something you're bringing up, and that's just a lot.
I'll buy the tube of Pringles. Here's what you get out of it. You get to pick the flavor.
So
Because
I
if
go,
not, I'll pick the
okay.
flavor
So
and you ain't gonna like it.
if I'm talking Pringles, there's 3 flavors I'm talking.
Well, you're talking original, barbecue, and
Oh,
cheddar cheese?
cheddar,
Yeah,
yes.
cheddar. Is the pizza the other one?
A pizza's a third.
So we got to get this cheers to our guy from Dylan out there in Georgia. Patreon.com/strikeout. Join it for free content, additional content. Friday, you can join, you can just be a free member.
But for what we're getting ready to talk about, you gotta pay for that type of S
That's gonna be
because it's
raunchy as
Busby.
shit.
So it's Busby, so we gotta go, you know,
Yeah.
we gotta go hardcore. But that's what we'll do. But hey, if you're watching right now, thank you. If you're catching this later, thank you. We appreciate you guys. And you know what? We're not scared to say it. We love you. We appreciate you. And we wish you were our first.
Oh,
As always, I'm Alan.
Marty.
We'll talk to you later. Deuces.
Dylan, we're going to do your video right now on Patreon. Cheers. Love you. Thank you. Bye.